name is David Ramos. I'm part of the pastoral team here at Saints Church. I grew up in a poverty-stricken community. My father was a full-blown alcoholic. My mom died when I was 10 years old, so I was left to fend for myself. I was always breaking night in the streets, hanging out with gang members, and I was on a road going really fast to self-destruction. I fell in love with a girl named Lisa, and we were like Bonnie and Clyde, always hanging out together, and we eventually got married. It seems like it was just her and I. We put our monies together, we saved up, and we did everything we could to have a nice wedding, and no help. It was just us doing it together, and again, we were a great team. We were so in love with each other that we thought everything was going to go right, but because of my background, things were falling apart, and our marriage almost ended. I would say one of the turns that I took was when she said that I was smart, and no one had ever said that to me. She said, "You should go back to school." No one ever said that to me. And she bought me my first pair of Levi's. No one has ever bought me a pair of Levi's, and that was, at that time, it was popular. It was a popular pair of jeans. So she encouraged me a lot, and her cousin invited us to what was called Christ Tabernacle on Leonard Street. And when I attended the church, I responded to the altar call. Pastor Durso said if anybody wanted to exchange their lives, their old life for a new life, to come up. And that's what I needed. And that's what I did. And it has never been the same. I gave him my old life, and God gave me a new life. And now I've been married 31 years, and I have two beautiful daughters, a grandson, a beautiful son-in-law. God has blessed me in more ways than I can ever imagine. When I gave my heart to the Lord, I began working with the children's ministry, my wife and I. It's been a process, stepping stones, let's say. Then I got involved with the road crew. We used to do street meetings. We used to move speakers and chairs and set them up and take them down and bring them back to the church. We used to do this every week. We used to set up facilities, like in high schools, to minister, and we would set that up. So I got involved with the road crew. Then the leader of the road crew wanted me to lead the road crew. So I said, "Yes, Lord, here I am." And then we became deacons. They asked us to be deacons, and I said, "Yes, Lord, here I am." And then Pastor Durso asked my wife and I to become pastors. We said yes, here we are. Being a pastor hasn't been easy for me. It was tough receiving the call because I have no seminary education, no credentials, but that's not what they were looking for. They were looking for someone who serves, who loves people, who cares about people. And so when I looked at that perspective, then I received the fulfillment that, wow, I really love people. I care for God's people, the congregation. I'm in the care ministry, and so we go to hospitals, we do bereavements and funerals, and that's where I found my fulfillment. Being here 30 years and I'm married 31 years, it's been very fulfilling. It's been an exciting journey. I've learned, I've grown. The leadership here has been phenomenal, and my heart was always to say yes, Lord. I've been involved in many ministries. I've grown. I've always participated, made myself available, and it's been just amazing. I think true change will come when you give yourself over. You give yourself over to God and let Him do a work in you, and just serve Him, serve God in any capacity that you can. Give over your gifts. Give over whatever you have that can build God's church. And there you will find true living and a true fulfillment.